Rev up your engines.
Killer 4 says, have you ever dealt with a crappy customer? Yeah, a few times in my life. Out of the thousands of people I've dealt with, I had to deal with people that were a royal pain. But hey, I'm a nice guy and I'm a professional businessman. So all I did was say, okay, you're not happy? Here's the bill. Write him a check. Here's your money back. Just go away and never come back. It's not worth the hassle, you know? If somebody thinks they know more, and I actually did that to a guy, and then 3 years later he came back, and I guess he thought I was dumb and didn't remember me. He wanted me to work on his cars again. I said, are you out of your mind? I gave you your money back. I said, don't ever come back. I would never deal with you again. Ashley Uppington says, Scotty, I'm considering buying a Mark I MX-5. I'm concerned about rust. If I use rust sealant to seal a chassis, keep it washed regularly and get the mud off and wheel arches, will it not rust? Okay, if it's not rusting yet, yes, you can do that. But here's the thing. If it's already started to rust, don't buy it. Once you start to see that rust, it's too late. The damage has been done. And the only way to fix it is to cut out every rusted part, just like removing cancer in people, and replacing it with metal. Martin Gillen says, tire question: when you change from summer to winter tires, what are tire storage do's and don'ts? Should they be stored on the wheels, or is it okay to store them off the wheels like they do at the tire shop? Well, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't hurt them taking them off. But of course, if you take them off and then put them back on the rims, you got to keep paying somebody to do that and rebalancing it. Most guys, if they've only got two-wheel drive, like front-wheel drive or just rear-wheel drive, what they do is they will buy a set of just junk wheels at a junkyard and put the snow tires on them, and then they can just put their tires in a garage, put on the snow tires themselves, and not have to pay somebody. And over the course of 4 or 5 winters, you're saving money. But if you pay a guy to take them off and store them, it doesn't hurt anything doing that. But you're going to keep paying them to put them on, put them off, balance them, and all that nonsense. Jordan Davenport says, Scotty, I got an 01 Corolla since high school. It's got 214,000 miles. And some Master Auto Tech said it has worn piston ring. Should I drive it and add oil or get a used engine for $300? Geez, if you can get a used engine for $300 and it's got some kind of guarantee, go right ahead. But I mean, hey, oil's cheap. Just keep adding oil, and all you got to do is change the spark plugs more often as the carbon builds up on them. You never know. I've seen them burn oil and go another 200,000 miles. Oil is cheap, engines aren't. If you're getting an engine for $300, who's to say that isn't going to burn oil too? $300 isn't much for an engine. Odds are it's pretty well worn down the line too. Crazy Croat says, Scotty, I got a '69 VW Beetle I'm learning to restore. What is the next older car you'd recommend to restore that's not too pricey, but intermediate level? You know, I like the Mustangs, but if you get a classic Mustang, it's going to cost a lot of money. They're expensive. So why not go kind of similar? The Mustang was based on the Ford Falcon chassis. So why not get a Ford Falcon? They don't go for that much money. You know, you could go out or like get a Dodge Dart. If you get a muscle car Dodge, they go for a lot of money because people like the Chargers from the 60s and stuff. But the Darts were kind of fun, and you could get one of those. You might think about going for some of those. Back then, Americans made pretty good cars. Roman Medina says, how long do Jeep Wranglers last? Taking into consideration the abuse they take, please. Okay, the older Jeep Wranglers were actually well made, solid, could go a long time. And the people that knew, of course, they can get those crappy automatics. They got standard transmissions. The new ones, they're pretty much pieces of junk. Since Fiat bought out Chrysler, their quality has just gone down, down, down. And now they advertise even that Jeep Renegade, and it's just a Fiat 500 four-wheel drive. It has nothing to do with Jeep, so their quality isn't any good anymore. But if you get an older one that's been rebuilt and taken care of, they can really last almost forever. Hassan Aliswad says, Scotty, I got an 04 Jeep Liberty. The transmission goes forward. When I shift it to reverse, the car won't move. Well, your transmission shot, that's how they break down. I did one a couple of years ago, did the same thing when I took it apart. Turns out that there was a problem between the sun gear and the planetary gear in reverse. You're going to have to get it rebuilt or get a remanufactured transmission for it. That's just how those things break down. It's often reverse. That's the first gear of a transmission that breaks down. That's just how those things go. Stephen Cook says, Scotty, I got an 011 Corolla with an oil leak coming from the timing cover. How do I fix it? Well, normally it's just a valve cover gasket. gasket. But I have a video how to find engine leaks in your car, and all you got to do is put some ultraviolet leak dye into the engine oil, drive it for 15 minutes, and then look at it and see where the green dye's coming out, and pray it's just the valve cover. Then you can just take the valve cover off, put a new gasket and put it in, because if it's a timing cover, it's a pretty involved job taking all that apart, the belts and everything, and resealing it. That's a pretty big job. That's not any fun. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.